It's my first video in my channel. I'm so sorry my English. It's 2019. I'm taking down the highway at my dad's house and walk past my stepsister's room. Now my stepsister calls me into her room because she has just discovered sometimes very expert for the first time that she was to show me. So I walk it and she's very excited. First times everything this stuff. She's lit up and she tells me to take a peek. So I do, and little did I know what I'm about to view is going to be my absolute downfall, and I am discredited. I can't ever look at, but I remember asking her, "What is this stuff? What is Scarlet?" And she says, "Burn." So that word "corn" is on my mind for about a year, and don't have no urge to watch, and I'm playing on the family iPad one day and pops up. A very experienced pop-up that I have seen sometimes similar to this before, so I click on it and it's extremely dodgy website, but then a lot of interesting content on here. So I start scrolling down the content, and I am starting to get another no. I want an hours before, but I'm aroused now. I don't know my potential yet, but we'll get to that. And I start discovering like this niche topics, the very niche topics now, then are disturbing to me now and to me then. And I remember about a week goes part, I'm bored, and I remember the video that I some then environment. The niche ones, they were just normal, honest, even drunk. I word even calm than normal. So you'll get in the habit of watching this around 2 times a week for 20 minutes. It's very interesting for me, it's very stimulating. I had no really reason to watch it. I was just learning a lot from this type of content, so I do this for about a year. No one know about it, I never was calling. I don't think and was anyway. And then I start liking a girl, a very female girl. She has a very bold spirit. I am not in love with her. That's even the right word to use. I'm 11 years old. For her body, I'm attached to her because of her personality, her spirit, and find them these girls liked me. So we become boyfriend, girlfriend for about 6 months. I have no urge, no watch it tell, none. I went a year watching in maybe twice a week. No eager to watch it. Then we break up around 6 months it. Break up and 11-year-old I am a little sad for about 2 weeks. Nothing crazy, but get you heartbroken. You're around 2 weeks I was a little sad. But as 11 years old, our emotions are always fluctuating. So I was back to normal soon, and then is the summer holidays is 2018 to 2019, because if you're in Australia, summer is December to February, and December to February, I went over to my nan's house to live around 3 hours away. It was a normal day. Good day I played it then a farm because I had a massive probably played which the dogs. I was just having a really good time. Then I get into bed and I'm bored. So I think of this. I haven't been on these websites in like 7-8 months now. Let's go with it again and start being watching the content for hours. I stay up exactly late and then I discovered that I can do. Holy shit! That wasn't feeling like unlike any feeling before. This video meeting sounds a little cringe to some people, but you will understand why I'm making this video in a minute. But I remember after going in strong something's what wrong with me. I didn't know what is what's right. Had no idea what it was. So I started going research. Don't really know that research I did, but I ended up finding out that it was a part of human nature. It was completely normal. So you implant someone like and 11 years old is his mind that watching pornography is normal. I start going it's maybe once a week. Nothing's crazy. I have really no time and energy to do it every day. But I start doing it once I week and I to go into high school into my confidence which woman has dropped because I'm already pedestaling. Then just a little bit at the current because a way for me to expand a deep connection with somebody, reach out, actually attaching myself to them, and maybe risking getting rejected by my somebody. I soul just accept it on my phone. No risk. I just look 10 seconds to type up. I didn't know was bad for me. A round was a part of human nature, and remember around it's say 3 of 4 months of hairy consumption. I can look back at now and I can genuinely say that I was manipulated by porn, like I had scripted over my mind. I had completely rewritten my mind. I didn't know this at the time, but if look back at now, it differently did 100%. I work find it boring playing basketball with the boys. It's the weekend. I clowned this. I clowned it. Sorry. To that for more than an horse. Going was talk down. It's beach, boring. Talk to my friends, boring. Talking a girl, counting to it, but I love to of was confident, and source think was part of puberty as well. Man become an guys a little bit more lustful, more desirable for sex because men were checking, right? It is. It's part of human nature, but is she affects not the castle that was the issue. My grade started to go down because it had very, very little energy and because it was very, very anxious. I won't put my hand put in class anymore. If I didn't know, sometimes in the world ask and questions on it meeting, I would probably get it wrong. And as I grow old, my friends start talking about it. They start talking about how they watch it. And that takes me want to be it 11 more because now and know it 11 more normal. I am not the weird back anymore, but could never admit that it watched it. All my friends admitted it, but I could never admit it. I don't know why I couldn't. I couldn't never admit I watched it. At the back of my mind, I craved was wrong. Uh, uh, Waiting 3 years, I went from completely despairing pornography. Don't ever look at it to now. Then I'm a little years old in the 7th grade. That's the only thing on my mind. But I remember a year goes past. It's early in grade, and this is a very, very single fact happen because I remember it just like it was yesterday. My family and I'm going out for look. I think it's lunch. It's not dinner. It's lunch. They probably maybe 10 of us there. You know, they was family, aunties, uncles, and I get sat around 10 meters away from a really psychically attacking woman, and she looks like woman I watch on the porn videos. Look actually like one of them, and even never experienced that in real life before. So my soul just gets killed. I am tackled about this last. I'm think about is this girl. My family asked me questions. How school going? How's basketball going? All she all the questions you ask. And I just give one word, and it's weird because I'm constantly look at this girl. Sorry is my English, guys. So sorry. I wasn't that don't bad this. I was going to bust one of the bedrooms. I was never that down bad, luckily. But I was very close to it. I remember this day after me finishes lunch. I'm on the way home. And all I'm thinking about in my head and just woman. I want a girl, bro. I want to lose my V card. I'm 7 years old at this point. I just to that all I want to do. So I haven't completely gone and have completely gone from and in knock and kid or semi and innocent kid to literal NPC who craves last last. And this caused to me to do and it anytime I went out in public. So many one it go out in public. I won't go to before it, especially before my basketball games, because I won't usually get this target, this target in my basketball games from someone sitting in the sidelines of something like that. So I did it before that, and I didn't release this at the time, but I was playing a didn't know this, but I released this when I started to release it. Was bought for me, which you'll get to in a minute. So I'm creating the amounts of times I'm going to now went from maybe once a week to maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I won't do before school because school was kind of familiar environment. I only do it when I went out somewhere where I wasn't really familiar with. I that makes sense, but I remember I started feeling extremely tired during the middle of year, eating like very tired and very excurious as well. I went the doctor. No, he didn't prescribe my any medicine or whatever. My diet was kind of shit. My sleep was really bad, and honestly, my whole life felt bad. I had super low confidence, maybe that made think worse, but I'm not a doctor. I don't really know. Now then, look back, I think the main problems was watching too much porn. I could be wrong, but think just that I think some of my real fans might know this part. I tried to join a better basketball team. If gotten called to see me, and maybe one day I could play college basketball D1 level. Before they try out, I stopped watching porn. Like 2 or 3 days before it, I didn't even feel like watching it. I was just think all the time about how to impress coaches. The first tryout went okay. I won't go deep into that now. If you want more of this another video where talk about it. Anyway, after 4 tryouts, they cut me. By that time, I hadn't watched porn in 2 weeks. So when I go home, I had a huge urge to do it. I don't which basketball. I thrown. I'm not good aeronauts. I'll never make it to the NBA. So I started watching porn again. First once a day, then twice a day, 23 for 4 times every day. We were locked down, so I had a lot of free time. Every day, watch wake up, watch porn, play video games, do a little schoolwork, like 2 or 3 hours, watch more porn, more games, more porn again before bed. I keep going this for like then 4 months. Then I noticed that my skin looked really pale. Not many pimples, maybe 1 or 2. That's probably from food, water, and hygiene. But look at super pain and left really tired all the time. And yeah, everyone wants to look good, right? Some started searching online how to make my skin better, how to look more tanned, how to look more attractive. I wanted girls to like me. So I called be with someone for real, not just watch porn. So I started look up stuff, drink more water, get more sun, but not to do much. Eat better, use skincare, just simple stuff, right? I tried it all and year and helped a little bit, but I still look pale, still feel tired. It was like I was sick, but wasn't realistic. I just looked sick. Now here's where the story gets a bit, I don't know, not crazy, but maybe not 100% scientific, right? It's just my experience. So I am watching how these people online talks about how to get clear skin, and they do have clear skin but got not growing, it's not vibrant. If seen people which then grown their skin look alive, full of energy, they guys didn't have that, and no one talked about semen retention. But my YouTube feed was no full self improvement stuff. And one day I found this video by a guy named Gabe God get that grow. No sure if he still makes video and have it check it in a while. But this dude, bro, he's located inside huge muscles, the smoothless skin ever seen. The video was called NoFap plus cold slowers for mounts is next level grow. I remember the moment in clicking it. I didn't even know that NoFap was. Then I found out no porn, no jacking off. And was like, yo, that's what I've been doing way too much. Maybe that's the reason my skin don't grow. Now, some people say semen retulation don't helps. Others say it does. I'm not saying I'm right, but for me it helped. I felt more confident. My skin started to look better, just a bit. So I got super motivated to quit. I said, that's it. I'm done watch this. But I didn't know how hard it would be. That some night, boom, I did it again. I just couldn't stop. It always happened at night. The angle was too strong. I was doing it 3-4 minutes a day minimum. If left like was my only purpose, right? And the next day I didn't it again. And the next I keep trying to quit, but always replace it by day 4. After few months of this scare was thing, one day I didn't 2 evening times in one day. I knows on the sounds inside. Some people win long of cringe at that, but I don't care. If you've ever been addicted to this, you get it. You know how deep this goes. After that evening time and feel like I didn't ever have a body, like was just empty. But this was the breaking point. This night I told myself never again. I lost this moment in my mind how terrible left, how regretful I was. I could even sleep this night. Some made a promise I would stop. And for the next week, I did no porn, no touching, nothing. I feel more productive. I has more energy, not a crazy amount, but more than before. I beat my old record of 4 days. So I should felt amazing great, but I didn't. I felt super lovely, more than ever before. I showed life, show all the been confidence and felt self-love.
I tired voicing for English, so I'll use an artificial voice. But instead, I felt the opposite, because my mind had been rewired by porn. I didn't know how to feel connected anymore. I never built a real connection with myself. I always needed something from outside, fake videos, fake people, to fill that hole inside. So for the second week, I was fighting hard. And yeah, I was proud of myself. But the feeling wouldn't go away. I don't want to say it was like a drug withdrawal, because I've never been addicted to drugs. But maybe it was something like that. If anyone watching this is an expert, let me know. Because those urges were strong. And after 2 weeks, I gave in. I couldn't do it anymore. I was so lonely, bro. And after I did it, I felt even more lonely. I was full of regret. Yeah, I made it 2 weeks. But now I had proof that I could go further. I made it 2 weeks. I can do this for the rest of my life. I know I can. I just got to get through these initial stages. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. So I battle these demons every day, and I just call them lies. I just keep calling them lies, lies, and lies, and lies. Giving into this urge is not going to solve the issue. It is only going to delay it. It's only going to make it stronger. It's only going to delay it further. I'm just going to feel it next week if I do it now. I have to go through this if I want to grow. So I make it a month, and I start to see some of the benefits that Gabe Got That Glow has been talking about. Increased energy, I'd say increased confidence, because I've gone 30 days off something that I was heavily addicted to, but yet to see clear skin. I can see a little bit of it, but not much. I'm not glowing yet, which was the main reason I was doing this. So if I didn't get that benefit, honestly, I probably would have gone back to it. And now, this is the biggest challenge ever that I ever had. It was around, I'd say, day 40, 50. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember, but it was in between 30 and 60 days. I remember that. I go up to my Nan and Pop's house again. I don't think anything of it. I think it's just going to be normal. I've got rid of this addiction now. The smooth skin's starting to maybe come in a little bit, but I hop into that bed again. That same bed where I discovered what I could do, my potential. And it hits me right. I remember the feeling the first time ever, how it felt so good, and I was ready to do it. So I opened up the hub and I was scrolling through the videos. My heart was beating 1,000,000 miles an hour. It really was rock hard. And I was just sweating. I was like, because I went from doing it so many times to not doing it at all. The urge is going to be so big, but I couldn't get myself to do it. I'm not going back to day 0 because I know the pain of regret is going to be so much stronger than the pain of disappointment. I know it. This pain of not giving in is going to be so much better than the pain of regret. I battle that urge all night. I can't go to sleep. I don't even think I slept that night. I can't. But I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I promised myself I'm never doing it again. I made that promise to myself, and if I break this promise, I don't know where I'll be. So I wake up the next morning, I get up. Yes, I remember the urge slowly fading away. I get up, I go for a walk, I go play some basketball, I talk to my grandparents, and I get little urges from here on in, but they start getting a lot smaller now, and my skin starts getting a lot better. I start really glowing. Now, if I have any pictures, I'll put it up here, and I want to get back to that. My sleep's been very shit the last couple of years. I've just realized that, so Prime Jack coming back. Give me 2 months, and hopefully I'll be glowing again. So I start telling my friends about how I've quit porn, and I don't know if that was a good decision to make or not. But I told them, and I remember one of my mates, just for fun, or I don't know if he was being serious or not, he showed me it in class. It was like a kind of a test to see if I was going to enjoy it or not, want to watch it. But I look at it, and I don't want to look at it again. I don't want to tear up, bro, and this won't be tears of sadness. This will be just tears of emotion. But I felt like a kid again. I felt like my 10-year-old self again, bro, and I realized when that moment came, I realized I'd beaten it. And I was extremely proud of myself. Because I'd come a long way. My confidence wasn't there with women yet. I was still very, very nervous because I'd never really talked to girls. I've built that confidence up over the last, I'd say, a few months, 100%. But the most important part of the video is now, the most important part of the story. And this genuinely might make me tear up, bro, honestly. Because and this might sound really cringe to some people, but it means a lot to me, man, and hopefully it can mean something to someone watching this video. I remember around maybe 6 months after I was off it, I was sitting outside at my nan's house that I discovered what I can do at their house, and I was just sitting out there looking at the sunsets, nature, just having a conversation with her just about life. I could never do that, bro, never. I could never connect with someone like that because of my porn addiction, because I was doing it so much. I sat there for 3 hours, genuinely just not stop smiling because of that. And it might be another reason why that was the case, but from my own experience, it was because I wasn't addicted to porn anymore. Everyone who is watching this video, and you can relate to me, and you don't find this cringe, you understand that porn is playing a role in your life, and negatively, it's worth it. It's worth it to quit. I know that if you're anything like me, you have these withdrawal symptoms, especially if you've been addicted to it for a long time. And it hurts, bro. You don't have someone next to you, right? You maybe don't have the confidence to go off and call and approach girls, to get a girlfriend or however you want to get a girlfriend. It hurts, bro. It does. But it's worth it. 100%. Every single time you get an urge, remind yourself that the pain I feel today is the strength I feel tomorrow. If I let go of this pain right now by giving in, I'm not going to feel that strength tomorrow. It's worth it, bro. 100%. Come back to this video whenever you need to. I'll say it one more time. It is worth it. Now, hopefully this wasn't too cringe, but I have to say what's on my mind. Much love, brother. I believe in you. Sometimes you've just got to believe in yourself. Much love, my man. Peace.